brave statement, and I want to say that I am not a furry. I personally have no understanding. When I say understanding, I do not understand what it like. I don't really get it. You know what I mean? I've been told that it's, I guess, just like a hobby where you just dress at it, but there is so much misinformation that people don't even realize that. Because I'm pretty sure it's just a hobby. It's just like I like dressing as a animal type of thing, I guess. But the misinformation that I've heard in this world, I've heard so much misinformation. I've heard A, that these people who are furries literally want to be an animal. It's like transgender, but for animals, which I don't think that's true. Um, B, I've heard that they want to use litter boxes, and there's one super big rumor going around that they were putting litter boxes in schools so that the furries could use them. That wasn't true. I don't know where anybody got that from. That was not true. That did not happen. And I think I've also heard that they like to, well, this part might be true, I actually don't know, but they like to have intercourse in the suits, or they are sexually attracted to the suits. I don't know if that's true. Can somebody let me know if that's true? I really don't know. But if so, that is definitely a choice. Um, yeah, that's definitely a choice. But you know, I'm not gonna fetish shame. You know what I mean? I don't believe in that. So, go off then, I guess. Have I heard any other rumors? Um, oh, I think I've heard that they tend, I think a big one is that furries are genuinely into bestiality, but I don't think that's true. Also, and I think it's messed up that that's being portrayed. What I see furries as are a group of people who find the whole suit mascot looking thing pretty cool. You know what I mean? They like how it looks. They like the suits. They like the characters. They like being able to escape for a little bit and dress up as whatever they want to dress up as. And I think people don't understand that. You know what I mean? Because it's the same reason we play RPGs, role-playing games. Because sometimes you just want to play a game. I guess you just want to like same reason you play Elden Ring or something. You play Elden Ring because, wow, for a little bit of time, I am this dude that's fighting these giant things and beating it. You know what I mean? It's probably the same thing. And yet, at some point, furries are like the scum of the earth. Oh, you're a furry. This is the worst thing ever. Oh my god, it's so bad. But while I personally don't know any furries, I don't think it's a big deal. You know what I mean? If I knew one, I wouldn't be like. If I learned that one of my friends was a furry, like I wouldn't tell them, why are you doing this? This is so bad. People are always so hateful towards them, and I think it's messed up. You know what I mean? Because they aren't really hurting anybody. They have their conventions. They have their things that they do, and while I definitely hope, I'm not gonna lie, I hope they're not having intercourse while in the suits. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't change that. something and I say, oh, this is a furry or whatever, I bet all hell would rain loose. You know what I mean? And it's pretty sad. It's definitely very sad. I don't know. I guess I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But I think I haven't seen as much hate because there was one point where I don't think you could. I think there was a peak furry hate. That reminds me of this one time I went on Omegle back when Omegle still existed, and I just pressed furry, and I typed in furry. Oh my god! Oh, I just remembered about what happened. I wasn't even gonna bring this up. Okay, so the first time I did that, I wasn't I was just on there just to see like what they were doing or whatever, and I came across this guy in a Mandalorian helmet, and he was like, yeah, he was holding up a sign that said like "Death to Furries" or some shit like that, and it was like, damn, bruh. And I think back then I agreed with him. I was like, yes, sir. You know what I mean? And I was like, damn. If I was today, I would have been like, bro, it ain't even that deep. You know what I mean? Because it really isn't that deep. But yeah, I didn't really get. It was mainly furry haters on there. Now that I'm remembering, and then there was maybe one or two that were actually in the gear, and I think I don't know. I was just going either way at that point. I think back then I was on my people pleasing era, so I think that I was on that. I'm just gonna agree with whoever I come across. So I agreed with the furry people and the non-furry people. Well, the furry people, I just asked them questions about it. I think I don't remember what I was asking them necessarily, but it was along the lines of how much it costed to get their helmet. Uh, that might have been it. I don't really remember what else, but uh, yeah. So it just, I don't know, man. I think that was like 2020, 2021. I feel like that was peak furry hate, because I feel like at one point I used to hear a lot about, oh, furries are a super big problem, yada yada yada, and it was like, dude, is it really a problem? I mean, yeah, okay, it's a little unusual, but at the end of the day, they used to say that video games were unusual. Well, kind of, not really, but maybe video games wasn't a good example. They used to say that, well, they probably will say, no, they used to say, oh my gosh, I can't think of a good example. Well, okay, they said a lot of things are unusual before, and now it's not that big of a deal, you know what I mean? And I think the furry thing is the same thing, it's pretty weird when it comes to normal society. I guess you could say that sounds terrible. I don't mean it like that, but basically, it's just not that deep. It don't matter that much. Live your life. Stop being concerned about what another person is doing and what convention they're going to or whatever. That's basically it. Let me know what you guys think. If there's any furry haters, I'd love to hear why you hate them. I'd really just like to know. I don't want to argue. Just tell me your opinion. I'll tell you mine, and we'll go from there. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree, disagree. That's about it. I just filmed this other video. My last video, I just filmed this. I'm doing back to back. I need to do this more because if I knock out like 5 videos in a row, then I can just upload them straight up. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking about doing that. But maybe I'll do another one too. I'm thinking about it. But that's basically it. That's all I have to say about this video. Stop hating on the furries, man. They ain't that. It don't really matter that much. I don't even know anybody that knows one. They're so niche, you know what I mean?